giveaway, ladies and gentlemen, we've invited first class powered by the executive platinum, emerald, sapphire, and ruby of those boards that is on your boarding card. Please come forward for boarding.
zone number has been indicated in the middle bottom portion of your boarding card. Once again, zones B and F is at this time.
Oh, that's not easy to do.
Okay.
That's
so
not
the thing with
easy.
Yellow car is that you look
With
at the cars that come
reset?
along, yellow car. And if you see a car that's yellow, you say yellow car.
Wow. Holy crap. Good evening, Reset. Good evening, Hapes.
Hello.
Strong work. Evening, everybody. How are you doing? What's going on? Evening, bittersweet. Brace yourself.
I am the bone of my soul. Stay away as my body.
Stay away as my body. Krudak. Holy goodness. Evening, Krudak.
Smalls.
How have you been? Haven't heard that in a while. That's not easy to do, Hapes.
He's the sovereign lord of the nation. He's the hippest cat in creation. He's the alpha, the omega.
Coming up on 3 years. What's up, Yanob?
Yanob. What's up, Yanob? Evening, Dave. Walk Ninja, good evening. Bryce, good evening. Wormhole, good evening. Dave. Almost 3 years. How have you been?
I am the man with no name.
Yes.
Zap Brannigan, at your service.
Oh, I've missed it. Dave, how has school been? You're done, right? Exhorter, thank you for the 39. Holy goodness. Krudak, good to have you back, too. I need to know where fish don't fry. Well, you'll have to ask Mikey. Mikey probably got up and walked away. Vecmaster, good evening. James Martin, sniped. Dave, it's so good to see you. Exhorter, thank you again for the 39. Finished your 18th year. Yeah, I've been at mine for 22. Haven't gotten anything for that. E-Rock, good evening. So, Dave, what are you doing this summer? Anything special? I don't know what to do if it's that late. I don't know how to do it. Evening, Mikey. Will Nerd, good evening. Tweet, good evening. Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi.
No, it didn't feel right at all. Brace yourself. It was completely wrong. Oh, no. Oh, my water is in the other room. Oh, no. I won't make it. 787, good evening. Chai Train, good evening. Crudex said, work mugged me. I just decided to get back up. Welcome back up, Crudak. Chai Train, how are you doing? Man, my water is in the other room now. Let's find something in this fridge. Let me get a drink. I'm thirsty already. What do we have? Oh. I'm going down fighting.
Menard's going for it. All right, keep the Menard firing for it. Stop it. Get back. $5,000 and a spin. $5,000 and a spin. $18,050.
Yes. Yes.
Menard. But you have one.
Wow.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go where they never close. Downtown.
That's such a great episode. Brace yourself. That's it. Downtown, George. You've got to get downtown. Thank you. Brace yourself for the tier 3. Thank you. Brace yourself. There's your answer. Thank you, Dave. Oh, see, welcome back, Dave. Not much has changed. May not be 39 months, but brace yourself comes in swinging a massive tier 3. It is a massive tier 3. Brace yourself. Thank you so much. 16 months tier 3. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. I love that you did that with that text. That's so good. And I like that she paused. Downtown. That's nice to see, Bryce. Very cool. I tried to use that fast plane earlier today, but it had a bug where it wouldn't let. I mean, I don't know if it's a Bravo bug or something, but it wouldn't let my throttle go to max, and so it just wouldn't let me do anything. So I said, okay, I guess I can't do this anymore. Also, I tried to do one of the low altitude challenges and I got like 1.4 something million. I was like, oh, that'll be great. Exited out, 0. Didn't save my score. Tried it one more time, exited out, 0. I was like, well, I guess I'm not doing this. Need the afterburners. No, I tried. No, it's an actual throttle thing. It says put throttle to mill. I did that. And then it says put throttle to max. But it wouldn't go anymore. And so I hit the scramjet and it didn't do anything. So I don't know. To answer your question of what I'm doing this summer, other than turning 46, that's me too. Getting ready to send the little one to kindergarten. Yeah, so it wasn't a scramjet thing. It wouldn't even let me, like, it has an objective.
You are not sending me $50.
We're sending you $50. Morty, get me an envelope.
Morty, get me an envelope.
Swear to God, if you send me $50, you are going to be so sorry.
Thanks, Canuck. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was, it has a checklist thing, like you're supposed to get the throttle to max. And I'm like, okay, I'm at max. But it wouldn't trigger it. I was like, all right. My throttles go to max, go to mill power, and then I have to hit the afterburner toggle to kick it up. Well, I probably did it wrong then. No, Bryce, because I'm sure I was doing it wrong. But I wasn't trying to, you know. I wasn't trying to spend a lot of time on it. I just wanted to check it out real quick. Gosh, thank you all so much. Okay, so I don't have my water. You definitely had to Google for it. Doesn't that suck that you would have to Google something for a quick little thing? What's going on, Mike? Good evening, Mike. So I didn't have my water, but I do have my favorite cream soda. I do like the Sprecher's cream soda, but this is Virgil's. Anybody here had a Virgil's cream soda? Oh, man. Let me turn on the music. Virgil's, here we go. Cheers, everyone. It's so good. This is the one that's like very buttery and vanilla-y. Yeah. Yeah. Virgil's vanilla cream. Yes. I really do like the IBC cream soda. And I really like the Sprecher's. Well, I Google nothing. I either know it or I fail. I'd rather not rely on Google. I'm okay with it, Crew Deck. I'm not too proud. I'm okay to Google.
Please refrain from Googling.
Yeah, tell him, Dave. Well, so, thanks for the hype train, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Mike, you like IBC root beer? I love their cream soda. It's really good. So Jones does a cream soda, but I don't care for it. I love cream sodas. It's my favorite drink. But the Jones cream soda is almost sour. I don't care for that. Okay. Tonight, we are going to fly the 146. That's the plane we've been learning over the last 3 nights. But we're going to fly it tonight on VATSIM. And, you know, I didn't want to do a flight plan until I knew who was on for VATSIM, because I wanted to do VATSIM. So, let's give VATSIM a look. Let's see. There we go. I have to remember to switch scenes. Last night that flickering was all weird. You do Bundaberg Lime Bitters? Oh, I don't know what that is, Ash. Brace Yourself said, I finally got around to my first VATSIM flight 2 nights ago, and you are just now telling us. Why were you hiding that? I love that. Look at you doing it. So here's the coverage right now for VATSIM. Yeah, we're doing the 146, Bryce. Yes. Yes, Bryce. Welcome to the stream. Bryce, 146. Albuquerque's been on for an hour and 46 minutes. I don't trust that they'll be on by the time, another hour and 10 minutes or so from now. I don't trust they'll be on. Tower in San Francisco. That's Ash. Ash has been on for an hour. That's kind of weird. That's a straight line. It's an Australian soda brand. You got Center and Tower. You weren't here yesterday. Why? No, it's okay. It's okay. We have Ground. I'm not worried about that right now. I am kind of eyeing Seattle Center. Seattle Center is Lauren, Ash. Lauren is up at Seattle Center and has been on for 41 minutes. We have more coverage. I don't know how long Lauren is planning on being on. But we could just stick with a flight in this entire area. What's up, Defiant? Ground in Portland is Terrence Lee and has been only on for 26 minutes. Plato, I don't know. I don't know yet. What's up, Sebastian? Sebastian, I enjoyed it. Oh, you can't see it.
Electrify the
Fine.
boys and girls if you'd be so kind.
Sorry. Mike, I'm not going to do Phoenix because Albuquerque Center has been on for almost 2 hours, and otherwise there's no coverage. So I think we're going to have to go up here, where Seattle Center has only been on for 42 minutes. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Evening, Chrissy. Hey, being in a call with her, the answer is she logs off when she gets bored. Fair enough. Did you like Sonic 2, Chrissy? Let me see this. Let me look at Little Nav Map too. So we don't know yet, Plato. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out where we're flying first, and then that might decide. You loved it, Chrissy. Nice. I enjoyed the first one. I love Jim Carrey. He's one of my favorites. So Tower in Seattle has been on for 2 hours. So I think we would just check with Lauren. What's up, Sax Man? We were the only 2 people in the theater. That's the best, isn't it? So there is ground in Portland. Wait, what? To continue, please reconnect your account. What? Why is it doing that? Did get the classic VATSIM experience, though. ATC at my departure logged off as I was reaching for the mic to ask for clearance. Because, of course. Chrissy, I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Let's look. So I was hoping to go about 500 miles. So Salt Lake City Center just came on. Salt Lake City Center just came on. So what if we started ground at Portland, and if ground logs off, maybe Lauren will still be on. And then how far is Portland to Salt Lake City? 547 miles. Yes, Exhorter. Yes. So we're going to do that. And I think we just need to commit to it and just do it. I don't know if Salt Lake City will be on by the time we go, but at least we are trying. So, Portland to Salt Lake City. Chai Train, you're good with it. Awesome. So if you want to fly with us, load into Portland, and let's see what planes fly this route. So what I'm looking at now is Portland, and just checking out what planes do this. Looks like we have Delta and SkyWest. So how about Delta? And Delta usually, if it's a 737, will be around gate D7. There's C6, there's D3, D9, D7. So if you all want to do 7, I'll do this side. If you want to do, I'll do D8. How about that? If you all want to do D7, I'll do D8. So we're not going to do live time. We will do live weather. And we'll change the livery. You know what? There's not a Delta livery in this one. I don't know if I've done the 200. Doesn't matter. There's not a Delta with that one either. Oh, those are weird liveries. All right, I'm going to stick with the 300 because that's what we've been using. And how about we use Flybe? I've never used that. We'll use that for the first time. Okay, so D8 with the Flybe. Saxman, you can still use the 320. Salt Lake City. We're going Portland to Salt Lake City. KSLC, Bryce. I will put the flight plan in SimBrief now as we speak. So let's go new flight. And we'll say we are Delta, even though we don't look like it with a Flybe livery. And it was 1369 is the number I see.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Yes.
So there it is, Portland to Salt Lake City. I'm going to set the time for 6 o'clock, which I think is a little late. Scroll down for the 146-300. That's the plane we're using. And we have to fly west for the takeoff and then come back. This is a little bit longer. It says 647. As soon as I get a passport, I'm going to Watertown. Where is Watertown, Chrissy? 34 left is the arrival. 34 left would be this runway. And let's just make sure that that is an ILS. It should be, right? There it is. ILS 34 left. So that should be good. I would love to go to South Dakota. Okay. I think that's it. So we're going to generate flight. And if you want to fly along with us, I will do this. I will download the flight plan. And then I will put that Actually, you know what? It will mess up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure we take off, or I'm going to make sure the flight plan loads you in a parking spot. So how about I do this? I'll have the flight plan from here. Let's see. Now export as a flight plan. Okay. Wormhole, we can. What happens with VATSIM versus SR-72? Probably fine if you know what you're doing. Although I don't think you can you not fly the SR-72 regularly? Maybe you can. All right. Flight plan is in Discord. Chrissy, that's awesome though. Flight plan is in Discord if you want to join in. All right. So that's done. And it looks like we're in. Was the destination. That was the runway that we're going to be landing at, Saxman. Yeah, the runway that we are departing from is 28 left. Check that flight plan again. Portland to Salt Lake City, 28 left to 34 left. I'm just going off what SimBrief gave us. Oh, check Discord flight plan, Portland to Portland. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Why did that do that? Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. That's my fault. I'm so sorry. Hold on, give me a second. Portland to Portland's a good trip. You should try it. You see all the good parts of Salt Lake City. Done. Okay, I'm so sorry. There it is. Should have it now. Okay, well, we're in. Now, I know you're getting that flicker, so I'm going to switch this. Don't worry about drums. Make sure you're not getting that flicker. Now we're good. So, how about this? Last night, we got off the ground in 1 hour and 12 minutes. Let's say 1 hour and 5. You want to do a prediction? VATSIM, wheels up. 1 hour and 5. I got to be honest with you, I don't think it's going to happen. I think VATSIM could slow me down. But it's there if you want to do that. To here we go. Gotta file my flight plan. Prediction started, and it's a 5-minute prediction. Thank you, Hapes. Thank you. Okay, pre-filing on VATSIM. Done. Trying to get there before I take off. All right, are we ready? Let me pull up my checklist. So, if you want to predict, do you think I will be off the ground in less than an hour and 5? It's going to be a lot because we're doing more than normal with VATSIM. There's Sax Man. Look at you sitting over there. We have quite a few people here too. Not necessarily with us, but just in the area. A lot of people flying this area. All right, are we ready? Let me ask a question. For those that have done this, the BAE 146 in VATSIM, trying to make sure I choose the correct version. And the 146-300 has in parentheses B463. Does that sound right? I mean, that's the only choice. B463. You think the only reason LJG says for you not to make it off is because of the ATC, not VATSIM, or the aircraft, not VATSIM. ZSE is pretty good. Okay. Well, I've only flown this plane 3 times, and we're doing cold and dark, and it's a beast. This plane's a tough one. Okay, let me do that. Okay, here we go. Ready? Where are the battery 1 and 2 buttons? Oh, it's too early for... That's like the first step, Saxman, other than are the engines off? All right, here we go. Ready? Start the timer now. Weather radar is off. Tilt to 15. Transponder is already at standby. Air brake is in. Let's drop those throttles. Flaps are up. Battery 1 and 2 on. We're gonna go. Battery 1 is good. Battery 2 is good. Nav lights, high intensity. What's up, John? What's up, John? Sorry I missed flight info. Portland to SLC is correct, John. Yes. No smoking signs at auto. Cabin emergency lighting also armed. Confirm that our gear is down. 3 green lights. It is. Parking brake is pulled. Yes, it is. Yaw damper master on. AP master. Avionics masters. Anti-skid on. Lift spoilers both on. Bus tie switches. We want those to be on auto. Standby inverter armed. Standby generator armed. Gen 1 and Gen 4, make sure they are off. APU gen on. Left inner pump for the APU on. APU master switch on. APU air on. Turn 1 pack on. I don't remember which one we did yesterday, so we'll do pack 1. DC pump, make sure that that's on and that the pressure rises. It is rising, so we're going to go on and turn that off. AC pump, turn that on. No, that goes this way. Make sure that yellow pressure goes up. There it goes. Then PTU switch on. Make sure the green pressure rises. When those both work, we can turn those off. So both of those off. Engine anti-ice, all 4 on. And flight deck lights armed. And yaw damper on. Down the line. Down the line. Go to the EFB. Go to aircraft, cargo, passenger, serve, doors, stairs. Can't do stairs. We need that AC pump on. Where are you, AC? There you are. On. Can I do it from here? Gotcha. Stairs are dropping. We're moving. Okay, stairs are good. Now we can go on and turn that pump off for now. Doors and stairs are good. Now we need to do fuel. And fuel on SimBrief says 6009. 06009. Enter. Didn't work. 0. Nope. This is so janky. Yeah, it's doing that because it has no fuel. 0 6 0 0 9. Enter. Got it. Make sure. Yeah. So that's a bug that turns my APU off. If I do that, it makes my APU turn off. If it puts 0 fuel, it's really janky entering numbers in on that iPad. So we caught it because that would have made our engines not start up, but we've got pressure now. Just waiting to see that it says APU power available on the green light there. While that's doing that, make sure the yellow brake pressure is over 25, and it is. It's almost at 3,000. Thrust levers are fuel off. They are all hydraulic switches. All hydraulic switches to off. So off, 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 off. And we have that APU available. We do. What's up, Devious?
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Okay, make sure the center tank transfer is to auto. And then pressurization. Our altitude for cabin pressure tonight is going to be 31,000. But this only goes to 29, so we'll leave it there. And discharge is at normal. And mode is at auto. Ice detect on. And then fuel gauges confirm that we have enough right there. Yeah, 6,000. 30 and 30. All right. So, this is where we will radio into VATSIM and pick up IFR. But before I do, I need to make sure I know what we're going to do. Like, I have to have an idea. So I'm going to write down some things. Actually, I'm going to go on and tune into Portland ground 121.9.
Germany 5 East. 7,000, departure 135.
We have Portland ground. We have Portland Tower.
793.
And we have Seattle Center. We have
feedback is correct. Expect runway 28. Expect runway 28 right. Call for taxi.
28 right. Call for taxi. Frontier flight 793.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
It's Portland ground of the 1547 IFR to Salt Lake. Information victim.
Delta 1547 Portland ground. I done some different flight plan for ADFFR.
All right, we'll try again.
And Portland ground, Delta 1369 are picking up IFR to Salt Lake City.
Delta 1369 cleared to Salt Lake City International Airport, Miami 4 departure, Kimberly transition, and as filed. Maintain 7000, departure frequency 135.45, squawk 1515.
Real quick, Delta 1369, can you give us the transition again?
It is the Miami 4 departure, Kimberly transition. That is the India Mike Bravo transition.
That's what I thought. Okay, I wasn't sure. Okay, thank you. Just wasn't sure what the wording was on that. Cleared Salt Lake City, Miami 4 departure, the India Mike Bravo transition, then as filed. We will climb maintain 7,000, frequency 123.775, squawk 1515, Delta 1369.
Delta 1369, confirm departure frequency 135.45.
Oops. 135. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was tower. I'm so sorry. 135.45. I was looking at tower. Delta 1369.
Delta 1369 readback is correct. Expect runway 28 right and call for taxi.
All right, expecting runway 28 right. We'll call for taxi. Delta 1369.
Ground Delta 1547 should be in there now.
Delta 1547.1 ground. I have your clearance on request number 1.
So the problem with that was I wrote down IMB
Check. We'll be right here. Thanks.
as my transition, but ground had a word for what the IMB was, and because I didn't look at the chart yet, I didn't know what that word was. So I'm actually going to
Delta 1547. I have your clearance ready. Advisory to copy.
Let's look at it real quick.
Yeah, we're ready to copy 1547.
Delta 1547 cleared to Salt Lake City International Airport, Miami 4 departure, Kimberly transition, then as filed. Maintain 7000, departure frequency 135.45, squawk 1511.
I hate that you have to do this all the time.
All right, clear to Salt Lake, Willie 4, Kimberly transition 7,000, 135.45, and 1511 was that in the box?
Affirmative 1511. Readback is correct. Expect runway 28 right, call for push and start.
All right, we can call push start, expect 28 right, Delta 1547, thank you.
He told me to do taxi, but he told him push and start. Okay, let me look at this real quick. So Portland, let me look at this departure. What's up, anime? There's the Whammy 4 departure. How you doing, anime? And the IMB. Oh, there it is. So what I didn't know was Kimberly. He said, ground said Kimberly transition. I just knew, I saw India Mike Bravo in my plan, but I didn't know it had a
Portland
word.
Ground, November 2108 Charlie.
So I should have known, I should have checked for that beforehand.
Charlie, Portland Ground.
Portland Ground 2108 Charlie. I'm trying to pick up ATIS. Nothing's coming through here. Is anything
We're
pushing
doing
on that?
28 right as well. That's our runway. All right, so let's keep moving. Okay, we're 11 minutes in. Let's keep moving.
The ATIS should be 128.35. You're not getting anything on that?
John, let me see if I see.
I'm not getting anything. I can try it on my main radio here, though, if it's not working.
John.
All right, if it's not working, I don't know what to tell you, though.
I don't see you.
I can try to get someone else to help you.
ATIS is working for me, by the way.
Thanks. I'll try it on my other radio, 2108 Charlie.
Well, if you started right next to me, John, that might be why I don't see your name. If you're this plane here, but that's a large plane. You're usually a small plane, right? Okay, moving down the list. So, we just picked up IFR clearance to Salt Lake City, and now we're going to do our squawk of 1515. Enter. And then we are Delta This is why I don't mess with this one. It's too janked. And then it's 13 6 9er. Okay. And then we'll go on and move this up to Tara. Yeah, it's there. All right. So Squawk is done. Come back. Which one are you? 3. So we'll test the TMS. We'll power that on and give it a test. Gotta see the show, because then you'll know the vertigo is going to grow, because it's so dangerous you'll have to sign a waiver. The most perfect place on earth. The flies don't bite your eyeballs, and human life has worth. It isn't a place of fairy tales. It's as real as it can be. A land where evil doesn't exist. Salt Lake City. So good. Outside air temperature here, about 22. Is that what this says? Let me look. Yep, 22 is right on the ATIS. And 22 is what we have up top. So then arm takeoff mode. And then move this to 40. And then let's adjust the bugs up to 90. And then let's move this to 840. It's one of my favorites, anime. I just love it so much. Book of Mormon. Okay, so we're moving this to 840.
84 Portland Ground, cleared to Salt Lake City International Airport, Miami for departure.
All right, so we've got 90 and 840. Those are done.
Departure frequency 135.45.
And then we'll click the flip chart that adjusts everything for us. And then we'll turn the TMS off. Down the line, make sure the flight director bars. Let's do it like this. Let's do that one there is on. And turn that one on. Flight director bars are on. Make sure the nav radio is on, and then turn this to on. Also want to go on and turn communication
Portland
on.
Ground, what departure was that again?
And we're going to be doing...
Departure frequency 135.45.
He's saying 135.45, but Portland Tower is on. So I'm going to have that already ready to go. 123.775. Okay, moving on down the line. Adjust the heading knob to match the runway heading. And the runway heading for 28 right is 283.
Portland Ground, I apologize. I missed the departure route. I did catch the Kimberly transition. I apologize.
Chrissy, I'm drinking Virgil's. Yes, Bryce, have at it. Have at it, Bryce.
Departure. Kimberly transition, that's the India Mike Bravo transition, then it's final.
Yeah, LJG. Yeah, it's I was just expecting what the next route frequency was for me, who I'm going to talk to.
Salt Lake City by the Whammy 4 Kimberly.
Virgil's cream soda, Chrissy. No chocolate tonight. No, the chocolate is good. Cocoa Fizz, it is good.
135.45.
Okay, they said climb and maintain 7,000.
For read back is correct. Expect only 28 left. Call for push and start.
So we're gonna have that 7,000, and then go on an arm.
Gimme! I need! Gimme! Please! All right!
Right! What's up, True Racing? I'm so glad you do that.
Portland Ground, Delta 22 IFR to Salt Lake City.
Our nav is on. Com 1 and Com 2 are set. And then let's load our flight plan index.
And can we get a PDC for that, sir?
Delta 22, I'm sorry, I'm not capable of doing that right now.
Roger, we'll take a break.
IMB, select waypoint. Which one do you think we need to do? They're giving us 3 choices. That's not good. Which one is it? I don't like the 3 choices.
Delta 22, I have your clearance and advise ready to copy.
Ready to copy, Delta 22.
Delta
First,
22, cleared to
since
Salt
that's
Lake
in the
City
Western
International Airport
Hemisphere.
94 departure Kimberly transition that is
Oh,
filed.
I see.
7,000
I
departure
see.
frequency 135.45, squawk
Thank you.
1547.
Thank you. See, you all are so smart.
All right, Delta 22 is cleared to standby. All right, sorry, Delta 22 cleared to Salt Lake City, waiting for departure. 7,000 initial. Departure frequency is 135.34, squawk 1547.
Delta 22, confirm departure frequency 135.45.
Oh, sorry about that. 3545, Delta 22.
Delta 22, read back is correct. Expect
Okay,
runway
so
28 left,
execute.
call for push and start.
We'll call push start 28 left, Delta 22. Thank you.
Let's look at the legs. 28 left to IMB. Boy, that's immediate. Direct? No, we got to do a departure. There we go. We just didn't do that yet. So we want the whammy 4. There it is. With the IMB transition. And now execute. That's going to be much better. There we go. Okay, so again, this plane doesn't show you a visual reference. You just have to look at the names and make sure they align up with your SID. And we have Kelly, Wanos, and Tose. Kelly, Wanos, and
Portland ground 210 Charlie with
Tosa.
information.
So we're
Victor at Atlantic Aviation, looking to pick up our IFR clearance.
So flight plan is in the FMS.
November 2108 Charlie.
We do not need
Portland
to
ground,
request
your altitude is invalid for direction of travel. Can you take 16,000 or 18,000?
pushback. We do not need to request pushback. So we're just going to go on.
Request 16,210 Charlie.
So go back to the iPad.
Your clearance and request.
Close the doors.
And Delta 1547 is ready to push on the kilo.
Delta 1547, push back onto kilo, approved, face east.
Alright, we'll face east and push on the kilo. Thanks, Delta 1547.
And ground, Delta 2226 is also ready to push.
Will Nerd, you already landed?
Delta 22,
John, I see you, by the way. I see your little plane there.
Approved, face east
I see that TBM 930.
Face east, push approved, Delta 2226.
There we go. Doors closed. Let's turn off that pump. Chalks.
November 2108 Charlie. Can
Parking
you take
brake
the
still good.
preferred route to Seattle, which is the
So we're gonna
Portland
do
to departure. Direct Cougar.
Want to do our pushback?
Krieg,
we do not need
and the Hawk Summer arrival.
call. They didn't say that. They said call for taxi. No need for pushback when you back into park. It's true. All right, so while they're doing that, what's up, Bogey?
Stand by 210 Charlie.
How are you doing, Bogey? Fasten seatbelts are on. Beacon light is on. No smoking. We're going to leave that. We'll leave that at auto. It's APU air. So we're going to turn the APU air off. And the packs off while we get ready to get these engines going. Okay, let's get the fuel pumps on. Okay, fuel pumps on. We can go on and start doing engines. So we're going to turn this, that's normal, turn that to on, to do this to 4, hold. Let's look down, and we are spooling up. While that is spooling, since I can't really turn, we just get the straight pushback.
Portland ground 210 Charlie, and again, you wanted us on the Portland 2 departure via Sagan.
How's that?
Number 2108 Charlie
still
is the
looking
Portland
good,
2
so we can
departure.
go on and do
Radar vectors to Kuga. Direct Krieg. Hawk 7 arrival.
Okay. Switch this to 3. Start. Make sure engine 4 is still going. It is, and engine 3 is going. Are we about ready to stop? Yeah, we're gonna stop. Nice little push curve there. Parking brake is on. Okay, so sure those are gonna go. I don't want to. The second time I did this plane, I did this part too fast, and the engines quit. So got to be careful. So engine 4 is good.
1547 is ready to taxi.
Engine 3 looks good.
Delta
Go on and
1547, runway
switch
28 right,
to
taxi via Kilo Victor Alpha.
And watch
Kilo
for
Victor
2.
Alpha to 28 right, Delta 1547.
3 still going.
Ground Delta 2226 ready to taxi behind company.
Delta 2226, runway 28 right, taxi behind company, that is Kilo Victor Alpha.
Behind the company, Delta 2226.
We'll be doing Kilo Victor Alpha or
Delta
Kilo
2226,
something Alpha.
squawk 1604, please.
1604 2026.
Okay, and we can go on and do number 2. And now switch this to 1. Move that up.
Portland Ground Delta 22 ready for push and start.
Just so happy my rudders are working. So what happened, John? What did you do to fix it?
Delta 22, push
Your
back
cargo
into
is
Tango,
drying
face
out.
east.
Alright, face east, push on Tango, approved Delta 22.
Okay, there's 1. Oh, hold on, Nam. Hold on, Nam. Hold on, Nam.
28 left information.
I didn't do that because we just did sim brief, but you know what?
Heavy,
Do it again.
28 left, taxi via
Do it again. Should work for you.
Echo Charlie to 28 left, FedEx 1133 heavy.
Okay, we have all 4 engines rocking. Yeah, all 4 looking good.
Ground Delta 1547.
So
You got
these
this plane
3
in
are
front of us
good.
here?
Delta 1547, say again.
Are you showing a plane in front of us?
If you combine buttons, it's more functions and it can screw things up. So I can't hit
I do not
the
see
gas or
anything in
brake
front
while
of me
using
now.
rudders, or it screws everything up. Okay, I see. Okay, those are good. Moving on down the line, we're going to turn the start selector to off. Turn the start master
Portland Ground, good evening.
off.
Delta 76 with information whiskey requesting IFR clearance to Salt Lake City.
Engine anti-ice
Delta 76,
off.
Portland Ground, I have a request, clearance on request number 1.
Gen 1 and 4 on. Now that our engines are on, we don't need the APU, so the
Delta 76,
engine generators are on.
For direction of flight, can you take
APU
flight
air
level
back
310,
on,
330.
and we can go on and put
Yes, we can
both
accept that.
packs
76.
on. Brake fans to auto. Where are you? Brake fans.
Delta
to
76, for information, I'm giving you flight level 310.
auto. AC pump.
Flight level 310, thanks.
Wait. Hold on. Let's do 2 and 3. Pump 2 and 3 on. And then go
Delta
on
76,
and put
clearance advisory
AC
copy.
pump to on.
Ready to copy, Delta
PTU on.
Delta 76, clear to Salt Lake City International.
What's up, Big Huge Sky? What's going on?
Transition that is filed. Maintain 7,000.
How are you doing?
135.45, squawk 1634.
So the heaters are on.
Good evening.
TMS
Horizon 2030,
back
clear
on
to left, holding short
and to
Bravo,
take off.
looking for the Alpha gates tonight.
Clear to Salt Lake City Airport, 184 departure, Kimberly
me.
transition, then as filed. Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is 120.27. And we'll squawk 1634 for Delta 76.
Delta 76, confirm departure frequency 135.
I like how I'm not the only person that had to confirm the departure frequency.
135.45 for Delta 76.
Okay. And Portland Ground, Delta 1369 with information Victor ready for taxi.
Delta 1369, standby. Delta 76, where are you?
It's actually whiskey.
Oh, okay, Delta 76, readback is correct. Expect runway 28 left. Call for push and start.
2 left, and we'll call for push and start. Thanks, Delta 76.
Horizon 2030, taxi to the Alpha Gates via Bravo 4 Tango.
Bravo 4 Tango for Horizon 2030, thanks.
Portland Ground, Alaska 985, IFR Spokane.
Alaska 985, standby. Delta 1369, runway 28 right, taxi via Tango Alpha.
Taxi via Tango Alpha, runway 28 right. It is information whiskey as well. We have that. Delta 1369.
Delta 1547, contact tower 123.775.
2993. Okay. Do they have an echo? Not to
Delta
me.
1547, Portland ground.
Raven, good evening.
Tower 1547.
How are you?
Delta 2226, contact tower 123.775.
Tower 2226.
Alaska 985, Portland ground. Thanks for waiting. Were you looking for IFR?
Yep.
Okay.
Alaska 985, I had your clearance advisor. You get to copy.
Ready to copy, last 984.
What's up,
Alaska
Amplify?
985, cleared to Spokane International Airport, Lava 6 departure, Yakima transition minutes filed, maintain 7,000, departure frequency 1.
How are you?
5.45, squawk 1602.
Good afternoon. Good. Tango Alpha. So we're taking this first one on the left and then going all the way down.
6 departure, Yakima transition, then as filed 7,000, departure 2435, 1602 in the box, Alaska 985.
Alaska 985 confirmed, departure frequency 135.45.
Don T155. Good evening to you. How are you? We are doing
Alaska 985
VATSIM, which we're still pretty new at.
Call for taxi.
And we're using the Just Flight BAE 146. It's the first time we've ever done VATSIM with this plane. We've only flown this plane 3 times, so we're
Portland ground 210.
kind of diving in head
Sorry
first.
for the confusion. I've got the
So far, so good.
Via Krieg and then Hawk 7 for Seattle 210 Charlie.
This plane is awesome. Look at all the winners.
All right, November 2108
On the vault.
Charlie, I have your clearance advisor ready to copy.
Quad, what's up? There's John.
Ready to copy 210 Charlie.
Evening, Quad.
November 2108 Charlie, cleared to Seattle International Airport, Portland 2 departure, radar vectors Cougar, direct Krieg, Hawk 7 arrival, maintain 3,000, departure frequency 135.45.
Follow me, John.
Squawk 1624.
You've never flown a 146 in a sim? Have you flown one in real life?
Cleared to Seattle via
This plane is awesome.
Portland 2 departure, radar vectors, Cougar direct to Krieg, and then via the Hawks 7 arrival, climb maintain 3,000, frequency 135.45, squawk 1624 for 210 Charlie.
08 Charlie, read back is correct, expect runway 28 right, call for taxi.
Delta 2603 holding shorter Alpha, requesting taxi position.
You raid Exhorter. I didn't see the alert. Are you early? Is he still figuring it out?
2603 standby.
How did he do, Exhorter?
2108 Charlie, say again.
Did he? Were there any games that he really liked, and were there any games he just
2 right
hated?
will advise when we're ready for taxi. 210 Charlie.
Delta 2603.
He finished. It was just you. Well, welcome, Exhorter. Not a pilot, been simming since '98. Well, so Don, this is my very, very first sim.
Delta 2603, taxi to the
I started flying in this sim when it came out almost 2 years ago, and I've flown it a lot, but in a short amount of time. Evening, Logan.
Pushback onto Tango approved face.
Logan, did you enjoy your arcade games?
Push back on the Tango.
Ooh. 100K in Galaga, maybe your best game at Tapper.
Ready to taxi. We have Victor.
Those are games I'll just concede to you. You're going to destroy me on those. And your best game of Tapper.
Delta 22.
I'm assuming you made it to the aliens.
Picking it up now.
This is a long taxiway. We're gonna push a little bit.
We got whiskey. Delta 22.
Delta 22, runway 28 left, taxi via Bravo.
28 left, Bravo. Delta 22. Thank you.
While we're
1133 heavy,
moving,
contact tower 123.775.
Controls unlocked. Okay.
Portland ground 210 Charlie, right for taxi.
Number 2108 Charlie, runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha.
28 right, taxi via Alpha 210 Charlie.
Didn't hold the button long enough on one beer. Have you ever beaten the alien level? I don't even know if I've ever gotten to the alien level. Tent lifter and umbrella hauler 5,000. What's your highest score, Raven? John, you are right behind me. Look at you, taxiing. There are a lot of people here.
Portland ground, Misfit 1 with the booze news, looking to get our clearance.
There are a lot of people here.
The Class Alpha airspace.
Just put it in free play.
Misfit 1, Portland ground.
My score wasn't as good as it could have been. Kept looking away during the guessing game thing. Gotta focus. So
22, contact tower 123.775.
Look at the look at
23,775. Thanks for the good work. We'll see you.
We were supposed to be under an hour and 5 minutes for the prediction. We're at 33 minutes. Goodness. When it was launched, this plane didn't have an FMC or RNAV, just conventional nav. Maybe something to learn in the future. Amplify? Probably not. As much as I know that's something I should learn with headings and VORs and that stuff, I should, but maybe not. I don't know. I struggle with the real stuff. I think that's more real. No, Logan, I didn't. In fact, I looked.
Your cruising altitude must be lower than.
I was actually curious
18,000
when it came out. And I had to look. I looked online earlier tonight, and it looked like it was this week, so I didn't know. You've done it before, Flig, and you did all right. Well, I had someone telling me what to do the whole time.
Stand up, Mr. 1.
We're kind of taxiing fast. I was hoping we would run into you, Emily and Adeline. Aww. Oh, Emily looked at board games?
Alaska 413.
Did anything spark her interest?
Alaska 413 cleared to Seattle International Airport.
I'm taxiing really fast.
Vectors Kuga, then as filed.
This is a fast
Maintain
taxi.
6,000. Departure frequency 135.45. Squawk 1572.
Alright, clear to Seattle via the Portland 2 departure, radar vectors to Kuga, then as filed, climb to 6,000, set her on 135.45, squawk 1572, Alaska 413.
Alaska 413, lead back is correct.
She bought two, she's addicted to them.
Call for push and start.
Some of those games are really detailed. Really detailed.
And Portland ground, Misfit 1, we can accept 17,000.
17,000 for Misfit 1.
And they're also really expensive, Logan. Sorry, John.
And just wanted to confirm from Misfit 1.
I have to stop at the runway, John.
I
don't have a choice.
If not, we can go ahead and refile under IFR.
Misfit 1 standby.
Yeah, Logan, they do. All right, so I'm going to go on and switch over to tower and hope that that's okay to do. Or should I think I've asked this before. If he doesn't say anything, should I switch over to tower on my own, or should I let him know I'm switching to tower, or I need to go to tower?
Put them in the vault. I'm locked in the vault.
Just switch. Thanks, Don. Okay, let me listen, make sure. I cannot go above 7,000. Gotta be careful. We're gonna do LNAV as well. Wait, why is that yoke doing that?
Delta 1130, correction, FedEx 1133 heavy, contact departure today.
Why is that yoke doing
Contact
that?
departure, FedEx 1133 heavy.
Why is the yoke moving? Does it think
load letter? What the fuck does that mean?
Sorry, Tweak. No wormhole, I can't. Why is my yoke acting all funky? Oh, wait. The autopilot shouldn't be on. That's why. Oh, it's from where I hit LNAV. Okay, we don't need to do that right now. So you sold it? No. Yeah, Logan, it's just easier for me to grab a controller and just play real quick. Plus, the whole system here, the whole setup, takes so much space. I don't have room for an arcade stick to, like, put on the desk. I use the arcade stick with the RetroPie. But with all this, I don't have any room for it. All right, I'm radioing in.
Move this man!
Delta 22, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence.
It is
Runway
cranked.
taxi, clear for takeoff, Delta 22, thank you.
Okay, here we go. Portland Tower, Delta 1369, good evening. We're holding short, runway 28 right, requesting takeoff.
Delta 1369, Portland Tower, good day. Runway 28 right, line up and wait.
All right, runway 28 right, line up and wait, Delta 1369. I'll give you a head start if you use the flight sim stuff to play the games. I don't know if any of them would work. Like, I don't know if a single one would work. Probably not. Actually, maybe you could. I wonder if you could play, like, the Top Gun NES version with the yoke and throttle. Might be able to.
Delta 22, contact departure cadet.
Order departure, good day, Delta 22.
Okay, flaps are set at 18. And I think we're ready. I just have to remember to do all the stuff.
Pull the lever, Gronk.
Delta 1369, RNAV to Petke, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, wind 3105.
Center, how you doing? Delta 22, 3.1 for
I couldn't hear that.
Delta 22, wrong departure frequency.
Oh, you say RNAV to Petke? Oh, I see it. Delta 1369, say again, please.
Delta 1369, RNAV to Petke, correction, RNAV to Petke, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff, wind 310
Thank you, RNAV to Petke, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff, Delta 1369. Okay, we're good. What's going on, Ripjaw? Here we go.
TMS 16. I feel the need for speed. Ow!
Power set, flex achieved.
Okay.
Portland Tower 210 Charlie holding short 28 right, ready for takeoff.
Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots was checked.
November 218, correction, November 210.
Seems squirrely.
You hold short, runway 28 right.
Holding short 210 Charlie.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Flaps up. Autopilot on. If it will let me, it won't let me.
November 2108, Charlie, runway 28 right, line up and wait.
Portland Tower 210 Charlie, line up 28 right and wait.
Delta 1369, contact departure, good day.
Contact and departure, Delta 1369. Good night.
November 2108, Charlie, RNAV to Petke,
Why is it saying that? We are ascending. I don't know what that is. What that's saying.
November 2108 Charlie, fly heading 300, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff.
Because I am ascending.
I have the high ground.
Seattle Center, good evening. Delta 1369 at 2,600 feet.
Delta 1369 South Center radar contact, climb maintain flight level 310.
Climb maintain flight level 310, Delta 1369. I am way too fast. Flaps are up, yes, my flaps are up. This plane is so tough. Is that yaw damper off? Why'd that yaw damper turn off? Weird. It does not have auto throttle, Don. It's tough, so difficult to maintain. Amplify. Other than going 300 knots.
301 climbing through 1700.
Other than going 300 knots, it was. I didn't understand why it said ascend. I would say maybe. Maybe that was a little steep. Okay, Hapes, thank you. Hold on one second, Chrissy. Give me a second, Chrissy. So I'm gonna do. I'm going to drop my ascent just a little bit. Too much.
837, wind 290 at 4, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Runway 34, clear for takeoff, runway 87.
Okay. So I'm going to... Give me a second, Chrissy. I'll switch it in a second. I'm going to drop thrust a little bit, and then I'm going to go to... I'm going to maintain my speed. That's the only... It's not an auto throttle, but it will maintain speed. And I'm going to keep it at right here at 250. So I'm going to hit this IAS button. And then we might see this drop briefly while it tries to maintain the
Following
speed.
departure 210 Charlie is
readjust.
2,600.
210 Charlie Seattle Center radar contact, climb maintain 16,000, clear direct Kuga.
Climb maintain 16,000 direct to Kuga for 210 Charlie.
Okay. Why is the timer still on? Because I've been busy, Chrissy. Don, it is a challenge, but it is a lot of fun. It's very cool. It's just a lot for me to do because it's so different than like the Boeings or the Airbuses.
Sorry.
Oh, Chrissy, it's fine.
Sorry. Been building up for a while.
Okay, so we're gonna sync.
Sorry.
We'll keep that on sync. Okay, engine air switches on. Okay. APU air, we're going to confirm that it's off.
Runway 21 clear to land now, Alaska 1305.
And you would also confirm that you still have pressure.
837 radar contact the altitude.
I guess that's here.
Seeing 1,700 for your 37.
837, Roger. Traffic 12 o'clock at 3,000.
I always struggle to hear Lauren.
Generally under 3,000. Type unknown. Under not company report site.
It's really difficult to hear Lauren. Okay, so AC pump off.
Grade 37 charge, no factor now.
PTU off. Shut down APU.
Maintain flight level 330, clear direct flag.
Cabin call.
Any luck on the traffic?
Negative, we're great.
Yeah, LJG. How about that? On VATSIM for me in this plane.
Oscar 414, fly heading 0.
That's exciting. We actually got in the air under 45 minutes.
Heading 030 for final, Oscar 414.
What's that beep? What's that beep? Is there a beep? No, our speed is still good. Oh, let's do landing lights off since we are now over 10,000. Fasten seatbelts off. While we're climbing, we're going to turn this to MCT. Maximum climb thrust. We're ascending way too much. I'm going to drop throttle a little bit. It's keeping speed, but I don't need to ascend that fast. Do not need to ascend that fast. Looking great. Okay, so that portion of the checklist is done. All right, Chrissy. Here's your hot tub. There you go, Chrissy. It's a hot tub stream. What's up, Franco? So
I've got a bad feeling about this.
We're descending at 1,500 feet a minute. We're looking great. We're on the heading. We'll put in all the arrival information once we get up to cruising altitude, but by golly, I think that went pretty well, other than just briefly going 300 knots when we shouldn't have. But that's okay. Corvette fan says, how to find ETA on Microsoft Flight Sim. What plane are you using, Corvette fan? A lot of times it will just tell you what the Zulu time is, and then you have to compare it to your NSIM time with Zulu. Why not a pair of Death Stars on the Tatas? The 320, yeah. The 320, you would look at the estimated time of arrival on your McDo, and it would say at the bottom, like it'll say at the bottom, like what time. It'll say a time Zulu, and then in the 320 there'll be a clock over here to the right, and you'll compare the Zulu time with what it said.
1305, Roger. Welcome to Spokane, taxi parking via.
What's your speed? Well, we're still climbing. So as of right now, my ground speed is 340.
Have a good one.
Salt Lake City is still on. I don't know if that will change. I didn't anticipate they would be on, but they're on. And they've only been on for an hour. So maybe we'll have VATSIM for when we land. We'll see. Once you're above 10K, you can increase speed to about 300 knots and climb. Well, this plane doesn't want you to really go more than 300. You can see there's an overspeed.
Channel Center Alaska 985 is through
I'm
2,000
using,
to 7,000.
Don, I'm using the manual that comes with the plane, and they say to
310 Alaska 985
to climb at 250, but I'm sure we could go a little bit more, but I'm just kind of going with what the checklist in the manual has.
FedEx 1133. Guys, have any ride reports? Staff level 350.
33 negative.
Oh, this, So, okay, the TMS tells me what I need to be doing with my throttles. You see the blue arrows on these? Engines 1, 2, and 4 need to be more. So I'm going to move those up just slightly. So 4, the arrow has gone out. 2 and 1, the arrows have gone out. I wonder why 3 is so much higher. It's a real tough plane to keep where you want it. We can go on and go to standard. This plane comes equipped with standard mode. When you click on the screw, so now we're at 29902.
Oscar 414, descend to maintain 4,500.
Maintain 4,500.
How pretty is that? There's Vecmaster. Did Saxman get off the ground? I saw you were still down there, Saxman. John's at 3,000.
From regards to Wenatchee, it's 29990.
29900, 0 Mike Mike.
This plane is really awesome, Don. It's really, really awesome. Autopilot engaged. Feet on the dash.
413 with you, climbing through 2,000.
About to crack open a coal, and I'm going to turn that down.
Oscar 413, Scout Center radar contact, climb maintain level 200.
Flight level 200, Alaska 413.
Lauren's voice is so soft compared to the other people, and so I know I'm going to end up missing when Lauren mentions our aircraft. So I'm going to kind of watch and see when we get close. And Salt Lake Center 120.275. 120.275. Go. The stupid tug pulled me into the terminal, so I had to restart. That's awful. I can't believe on VATSIM we got this thing off the ground in under 45 minutes. What's your speed while climbing? It was 340 earlier, John. 380 now. 380. We're not climbing as much. But I'm also just I'm on IAS, so it's not as concerned with our. It's not trying to keep a rate of climb. It's trying to keep a speed. And the rate of climb will only be dictated by my throttle. And I'm trying not to push the throttle because they're already really pushed, like 95.
Alaska 413.
Try not to go that much now. 90, 91. Try to drop them a little bit, but then this was telling me, oh no, go for more. Do you prefer this to the 737, A320, and 82? Say, Plato, I haven't flown the MD-80 yet. That is going to be next week, I believe.
November 220, Chromie with you 4,000%.
I think we're going to fly the MD-80 next week. As of right now, the order of aircraft that I like flying would be 737 first. I really like it. This is second. I really like this one too. This is a challenge, but I love it. Then the 320. Then we'll see about the MD-80. And I know I'm forgetting one. Yes, Amplify. Next week.
For everyone heading to Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City Center is closing. So Delta 1547, United States Freighter Service terminating.
Salt Lake City Center is closing.
All right, over to you, Tom. Thanks, Delta 1547. Appreciate it.
Boo. They were on for 1 hour. 1 hour. You didn't even get warmed up. Live weather looks great. I'm on live weather. It might be a different time, though. Yeah, Guy, good evening. What's going on with you? Hello?
Right, heading 120, Alaska 414.
Chrissy redeemed the hot tub, so we're in the hot tub right now. I think it's great a Plato. I really like the 737. It just works so well. It's a lot easier to fly than this thing. That's normal for Salt Lake Center, never on. Well, but I only chose them because they were on, and they just logged on. Like they just came on when we were planning. So I was like, oh, well then maybe they'll be on. Well, they've only been on for an hour. I guess they like to, do it for an hour and then bail.
And Center 0 currently with a request.
Sucks.
0 currently standby. Alaska 414, 4 miles from Lucep, turn right heading probably heading 180, maintain 4,500.
When you fly to Las Vegas, what planes do you prefer flying on? It's only the 320. Only fly the 320. Watching you and watching air disasters. Air disasters. And me? Probably included in that. That's why they are a flyover ARTCC. Okay. Well, and so LJG, I've only been doing VATSIM now for about 2 months. So I'm still learning, but I wanted to confirm that we definitely talked to somebody tonight with VATSIM. So that's why we didn't do the flight plan in advance. We did it on stream. We could just see who was on, and yeah, we might have been able to leave from Salt Lake City and
Seattle Center,
go to
Misfit 1,
Portland,
level
but
7,000.
they'd be going against the wind.
Misfit 1 Seattle Center radar contact. Are you looking for the Class Alpha transition?
Looking for the Class Alpha transition, yes sir.
Okay, hopefully don't get in trouble for this. The Misfit 1 transition approved is just remain southwest of the Columbia Takedown.
Can someone make me mashed potatoes, Chrissy
southwest
says.
of the Columbia.
Lots of butter, right, Chrissy?
Misfit 1, and this is all for VATSIM testing purposes, so you shouldn't get in trouble for this.
Nice.
Misfit 1, just by the way, it's ma'am, not sir.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, Sean.
You're welcome.
You're on a diet now? But the butter, Chrissy. That wasn't to me.
Switching Delta 2226.
Yep. Green airspace, clear for terminate breaching approved.
Great change approved, Delta 2226.
Nice, Chrissy.
414, wind 1203.
Finally found out how to sync my PS4 controller to my Kindle. Only took 3 years. No need for a RetroPie now. Good luck, John.
Shuttle control Delta 455 get platinum 290.
Your Kindle can play, can emulate games.
Delta 455 Seattle Center, Squawk.
I wonder what the lag is with controller to a Kindle.
5103 Delta 455.
Number 2108 Charlie, descend via Hawk 7 arrival, Seattle landing, south altimeter 2997, let me know if you have runway preference. Number 08 Charlie, descend via Hawk 7 arrival, landing south altimeter 2997.
Gonna be a Hawk 7 arrival for 210 Charlie and Sagan runway.
Emulates just fine. The lag is minimal.
Runway preference.
And it's on a Kindle, huh? Interesting. You might be talking me into getting a Kindle.
I'll
just for
take
that.
whatever's active. 210 Charlie.
Although I've got my little Game Boy RetroPie,
ILS 2016 right approach.
so maybe I'll just stick with that.
ILS for 16 right for 210 Charlie.
You thought your parents had instant mashed potatoes? You don't want instant mashed potatoes, Chrissy. Trick is to plug in the PS4 controller to power, then sync with Bluetooth. Makes sense.
Seattle Center, good evening. Delta 76.
They're your favorite, Chrissy?
7000 Portland.
Or Delta 76 Seattle Center radar contact time maintain flight level 310.
I maintain flight level 3.
All right, so we're at 28,100. I'm climbing to 31. I have to really watch, because if I'm not watching, as soon as I hit 31, if I don't change my throttle, we go. So I'm going to try to really watch it.
Seattle Center 310 Mike would like to descend.
Sure, 310 Mike, the lowest I can get you there is, yeah, a whopping 6,000. So descent path discretion maintains 6,000. OMAC altimeter 2987.
Descend discretion to 6,000, 2987, 0 Mike.
0 Mike, the Grand Coulee Airport's at your 2 o'clock.
Okay, so as soon as I get to cruise, I'm going to change my throttle, and then we'll start working on our arrival information. The MD-80 has an auto throttle. That's exciting, Amplify.
Seattle Center, citation 175, Kilo X-ray 400. I don't know if they ever got switched over to.
That's so loud.
It's
loud because Lauren is quiet. So, Amplify, do you like the MD-80? Or is it just weird?
Southwest 2737, contact Oakland Center 120.27 today. Oh, sorry, not 120.27. Contact Oakland Center 122.2
You like
today.
the garlic mashed potatoes? Instant mashed potatoes?
Southwest 2737, 132.2 today.
Dude, that's a lot of names.
Air 5570, contact Oakland Center 132.2 today.
Oakland Center on 132.2.
Can't hear that at all.
Alaska 413 descending a Hawk 7 arrival, Seattle landing south altimeter 29907.
Send via the Hawk 7, landing south, 2997 for Alaska 413.
So loud. Adam Soares, good evening. Thanks for the follow. It has an auto throttle and it won't let you forget it. It's funny. Well, I'm loving this plane.
Get a little bit higher, like over flight level 4.
I'd like to get to where we're doing these planes kind of in a rotation. You know, we get to where certain nights are certain planes. We start to get used to it. But right now we're just learning them. Where's John's name? It's a good question. John, where's your name?
Send via the Hawk 7 arrival, landing south, 2997, Alaska 413.
John is behind me, Raven.
414, clear to 1 on Alpha Sierra.
Okay, so now we're going to drop throttle a little bit.
Alpha, cross runway 8 on Alpha today.
And we are in altitude hold mode. So I'm dropping those throttles.
Delta 22 Lima Airspace, Salt Lake close stop line now, radar service terminated.
Yep, Salt Lake City's gone.
30 knots overtake on the fast.
I see like
the traffic. I'm on team
31,
Thank you very much for your services.
maybe 31.
See ya.
Seattle Center, Skyhawk 5520 Delta, ready to open IFR flight plan to Yakima.
Fun to Money has me Phoenix Bay 737 Mad Dog. Until I get better performance with the Phoenix,
Center, 310 Mike has the
I've got it below the 737 in this one.
310 Mike Roger, I for cancellation received, squawking maintain VFR, please change good today.
Pretty good change, squawking VFR, have a good night. 0 Mike.
Man, this plane is moving though. 474, just trying to watch that throttle that we don't go too much. I'm gonna leave it right now. All right, so now that we are at cruise altitude, I'm gonna start to do a little bit of research. You're getting 38 to 40 since the update? Okay. You know me, I get great frames when I'm not streaming. All right. So we're going to close that. We're going to do, no, it's Salt Lake.
455 radar contact. 52 miles, drive 2 miles east of 20 Alpha 370.
So we're going to be doing
for 220 for Romeo, say Mach number.
Mach 810 for Romeo.
Skis 5, 34 left. Skis 5.
Alaska 413, expect the ILS 116 right approach. Let's get another request.
34 left.
I expect ILS 16 right, Alaska 413. Thanks.
Skis 5.
There 20 Delta, I still have your request.
It won't let me zoom. That's a weird bug too. Like I'm hitting plus, but it thinks I'm hitting something behind it. So I got to do a different angle. Okay. $34 left.
20 Delta, 5520 Delta, Twin Billboard by ready copy.
Ready to copy 20 Delta.
Planning on reinstalling 787 says onto its own drive, but don't have another M.2 NVMe slot. Currently, my M.2 SSD gets about 800 to 500 read. Would a regular SATA 3 SSD affect performance majorly?
Maintain 7,000, squawk 5.
I don't know. Majorly, I don't know.
5520 Delta, redact correct. Hold for release by number 1 for departure with frequency changes by the frequency approved. The Ellensburg altimeter 299
Seattle Center, Misfit 1, transitioning class Alpha Airspace, requesting flight level 120.
Misfit 1. Roger, once you're leaving class Alpha Airspace, you're out of my airspace, radar service terminated, and free to change crew. You can proceed east of the Columbia to take damage point.
Roger, frequency change approved. Thank you so much for the help, guys.
What's up, John has a cat? So let me
Speed
put,
check?
3890 over the ground.
What was that?
Nice.
Yeah, we are starting to push.
Duckham 301, leave my airspace. Vancouver's offline radar service terminated. Please change crew today.
Trying to compare who she's telling. 301?
Seattle Center, November 5520 Delta. Can you repeat that last clearance?
Stand by. Duckham 301, Seattle Center.
Over to Unicom 301.
Yeah, just make sure it's walking 5167.
34 left.
Oh, sorry.
And
Skis.
Stand by 1 second.
Transition is going to be
Oscar 985, same Mach number.
We're Alaska 95. We're Mach
BYI.
773. We can speed up if you want us to.
985, Roger. They will maintain Mach 0.881 until advised.
81 till about. We can do 82 if you want.
Sure, Oscar 95, maintain Mach 0.82 until advised.
Alright, 82 till advised. Alaska 95. Let's go.
And there's a discontinuity from
Okay,
BY
5520 Delta.
I to EFTA.
Yes, you know.
There should
Squawk first,
not
squawk,
be a
squawk
discontinuity.
5160, then
They're
and
immediate.
ident.
Don't need that there.
5160, ident 5520 Delta.
Vectors, I'll leave that discontinuity because of
20
vectors.
Delta, radar contact 1 mile south of Ellensburg VOR.
Okay.
Again, clear to Yakima Airport. Let's make it present. Let me give you this point. Present position direct. Get T. Then Victor 468 to Sela. Maintain 7,000.
My F-22 didn't used to be able to go over 10, 12 knots, flying straight ahead.
On Victor 468 into Sela.
Are you? I didn't see your name.
20 Delta, read that correct.
I see John. I see Bittersweet Reset PP Jadot.
2108 Charlie, descend maintain 3,000.
Descend maintain 3,000, 210 Charlie.
Burger 837, leave my airspace, Vancouver offline, radar service terminate.
Okay.
Burger 837, happy night.
Delta 1369, leave my airspace, Salt Lake offline, radar service terminate, freeze change route, have a good night.
All right, radar frequency, we'll switch over to Unicom, Delta 1369. Thanks, good night. Okay, so we're no longer talking to air traffic control. I am pulling up the charts on the separate NavGraph app. So I can be ready. I also need the ILS frequency, which is 111.9. And it's already in. Look at that. That's so nice. 111.9. Already did it for us. Okay, now. And looks like we're going to be descending right when we pass the Boise airport. And that's still in like 240 miles. So quite a bit.
Yes, he's a long-legged pest out Puerto Rican.
Big Fat Mike, what's going on? How are you? Hope you've had a good week. You just went screaming past me? Maybe we're having that multiplayer issue that we've had before where you can only have like 5 people on screen. Saxman said we're off the ground now. Just now? Had a pretty good week. How about you? Yeah, Big Fat Mike. I mean, you know, my high school is being replaced by another high school, and so they've been destroying it, but they haven't been able to start destroying it until school is officially out. And because there's a middle school and an elementary school on the same campus, so they can't start making it a construction site with other kids on campus. So today, I think, was the last day of school. We've been out of school for like a week and a half because, oh yeah, definitely, Big Fat Mike. Definitely. We've been out of school because they made all of the teachers and students and custodians all leave the old school because they wanted to use this week and a half, last week and a half, to take everything out of the building that doesn't need to be there before they demolish it. They already have the new high school. What's up, Adam? Thank you for the bits.
85.
Thank you, Adam.
95.
Very nice of you.
$1.
So yeah, Big Fat Mike, we spent the last month. Thank you, Adam. We spent the last month packing everything up. There was no teaching going on. We did our final concert, and then we just packed everything up. And there were some days where we just packed, and there were some days where we had to walk from the new school, the old school, to the new school. Oh yeah, absolutely, Big Fat Mike. Yeah, not even close. Especially the band. 129 knot crosswind. I'm getting this action right here, Bittersweet. So I mean, we had to, Big Fat Mike, in the band room. Like we had so much equipment. We had to decide what was trash because we had a lot of crap that was just sitting on shelves. We're like, okay, are we moving this to the new school? Or are we just tossing it? We threw away a lot of stuff, but we packed away a lot of stuff. And then the last week, they finally let us start walking from the old school into the new school. And we were just, I mean, it was just constant walking back and forth. Each trip took about 30 minutes to walk into the new school, put it where it needs to go, and walk back. 30 minutes. So we could make 2 trips per class. Yeah, next year will be great. Oh, and here's another thing, Big Fat Mike. You'll appreciate this. The director from Sherwood, Oregon, emailed me, and said that their truck was apparently parked next to ours in Ohio. Was his name Brent? I don't think that's his name. Hold on. Let me get you his name. Their truck was apparently next to our truck when we were packing up in Ohio. His name's Jeff Bush. Does that sound familiar? Jeff Bush? I don't know if he's the band director or the percussion instructor. He might just be the percussion instructor. But anyway, their truck was parked next to ours. And they lost a bag of cymbals. And he's checking to see if their cymbal bag got mixed up in our cymbal bag. Or with our cymbal bags. Like if we just grabbed one on accident because it was close. The problem is, with the school under construction, and we had to get out early, I haven't been able to check. So I told him, I said, honestly, I might not be able to know until like middle of July when we go back for band camp. But I thought it was funny that they messaged me. Every once in a while I lose connection in the sim, not a big deal, just pauses the game and I can instantly resume. I wonder if it's because it's on some sort of weird Wi-Fi or cloud service, John. Must be the cloud service. It is, Big Fat Mike. It is really, really weird that I get a message from them. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And I can't believe it's a tiny town, because anytime you have a product that's that good, that can win a gold medal in what we do, that just means they've got such good things happening. Like, it's so difficult to do that. That's pretty good stuff. I don't know, though. This was always my number one, but the Sprecher's cream soda might be better than the Virgil's. Gosh, could it be? It's not easy to do, Big Fat Mike. It might be better. Wormhole. British European. British European flying to Salt Lake City. Raven, I see your name now. You're way ahead of me. Adam, are you aware you've had Sprecher's? I had never heard of it until a local Rural King had some, and they are 16-ounce bottles instead of these little 12-ounce bottles, and it was $1.19. I was like, oh, bigger bottle, cheap price, and I grabbed a lot of them. Now I'm out of them. Looks like I have to go back. You're a beverage industry pro? Are you really, Adam? What do you mean by that? In an hour of flight, I might see 10 or 20 quick hiccups in the game frames, quick disconnect, or this weird visual thing where it looks like a screen wipe. All in all, it's fine. But can you imagine, John, if it was just normal? No, Wormhole, I've not made it to the Buc-ee's yet. I should go, but I'm never in that area. It's about an hour south of me where they put that. It's been open for a month, yeah. It's just out of the way. I'm in beer, but if it's a beverage center, if it's at a beverage center in New York, I've probably had it. Okay, Adam. Big Fat Mike says, I went to Buc-ee's for the first time when I was in Dallas 2 weeks ago. I gotta turn the music back on. Best place I've ever been. It's supposed to be crazy, Big Fat Mike, the amount of stuff you can get there. I'm exercising on my bike and eating frozen yogurt. Nice, Chrissy. Nice. Crabtree of Buc-ee's is a huge gas station, but it's more like a large store. And I think the Buc-ee's gas station that we have has over like 100 pumps. Something like that. They have really dirty bathrooms too. So there's that. Brad says, I've been working on a new Buc-ee's at work over the past week or so. It's like 75,000 square feet. So there's that. Yes, 75,000 square feet. Yeah, John, apparently it is. Let's see. Yeah, when you go to Google Maps and look it up, it's not developed. In fact, I'm looking to see what it used to be, and whoever sold that land made some money. It's pretty funny. That is too funny. Here's some, here you go. I'll show you this. Here's some photos. Here's some photos of the Buc-ee's. Oh, that's a video. This was the grand opening. Look at them with their shopping cart. Am I overspeeding? Hold on. Am I overspeeding? Yes, we are. Hold on. Gotta fix the overspeed. There we go. Okay. Anyway, coming back. So there's candies or sweets or whatever that is. I can't tell. It's very blurry. Why don't they have good quality pictures? So, you know, truck stop looking place there, but lots of, look, cashews, pecans, or pecans, and then gifts. Look how many people were there. This must have been the grand opening. It had to be the grand opening. Cookies, breads. It's a truck stop. I want to see, will they show, I wonder if, look, get some mascots. I wonder if they have a picture from outside. Candles. Burritos. I mean, you could stop here, but you'd be here for an hour. I'd like to see the pumps. Oh, there's, well, that's one. How about like is there like a drone view? Look, here's this kid. Whoever that is. There's your dirty bathrooms. Look, big mascot. Getting pictures with the mascot too. I mean, just randomness. Look, just randomness. Furs. Yeah, it's whatever. It's crazy. Semis are not allowed. Oh, you know what? Is that true? Gumbo, I feel like I've heard that. It is, Logan. Yeah, it's the one in Richmond. 1,000 feet of gas pumps. It was the opening, John. I think I did hear that actually, Gumbo. No semis allowed. Is that Bucky's skin? Oh, I hope not, Chrissy. That would be awful. Bigger than a Walmart? Well, if it's 75,000 square feet, it certainly could be. So yeah, look up Bucky's. See on your own. It's apparently they went crazy when they found out that a Bucky's was opening in our area. It was like everyone was talking about it. Don't worry about drums. I'm doing that so we don't get that flicker. Skydiver Rob, yes, beaver nuggets. They apparently sell beaver nuggets, but they're not really beaver nuggets. Couldn't pay me enough to go to the opening of a gas station. That's how I felt, Logan. My ground speed is 497, John. We must have a huge tailwind. There's also a giant Bucky's logo on the roof. Looks hilarious on my plans. Logan has never been to Bucky's. Yeah, Skydiver Rob, neither have I. But I still wouldn't want to go to the grand opening. Like, we can go anytime we want. We just don't have to go right when they open. Comic Crazy said 99 knots for me at flight level 313. So it's funny that Skydiver says best bathrooms bar none when 3 minutes ago Wormhole said dirty bathrooms. I love the different experiences people have. Filger's livery for the Bay yet? No. Brace Yourself doesn't own this plane. Crustacean. It's a destination you need to go. Oh, dear. I don't know about need. Do I need to go? Chai Train says they have the best bathrooms. Oh, it was sarcasm. Oh, wormhole. Okay. I didn't see your captain. Need. Okay.
Put it in the vault. I'm
Need.
locking the vault. It's a vault.
Need. We're moving. I mean, this, we're honestly really close to top of descent. Well, that might not be true. Volanta thinks we're close to top of descent. Little nav map says, not so fast, my friend. I don't think we're even remotely close to top of descent. Had a 2 tailwind, turned on live weather, sent the plane almost sideways. You should have had your band playing at the opening. Actually, that probably would have gone over well, Big Fat Mike. Now, let me tell you this. This is pretty funny. Well, it's not funny, but... So, my band is playing, or I should say...
WHYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYYY
20 months, Blue Yonder. 20. Thank you, Blue Yonder. I know, it's a great question. Why 20 months? That's 21 too long. Yeah. So, my band was supposed to play in Cincinnati, Ohio for a July 4th thing. But when they booked it, I had told them that I was going to be with family on vacation then and I would not be able to. So they ended up getting a sub to cover for me. And we just found out today that... Oops, I'm slowing down. We just found out today... What's up, Nomi Gouda? That apparently that gig that my band was supposed to play at got canceled. So now my band doesn't have to play, and I already couldn't go, and they had to have a sub for me. But now they're trying to find another gig at the same time. Oh, Nomi Gouda, I won't forget. I won't forget. How are you doing? So they're still looking for a gig, even though they know I can't play. Nomi Gouda, how are you doing? Good to see you, too. You forgot to enable the scramjet. You aren't even above 100,000 feet. Yeah, this plane doesn't have it. Are you, Blue Yonder, are you, did you get all the way around the world? I saw you were using it earlier. I love that Daft Punk album. It's one of my favorites. Bucky's, not Bruce's, right, Bryce? Everything Texas, Texas chain, yep. Your legs hurt, Chrissy? You're doing great, Chrissy. You're doing great. Keep it up. Ended in Dubai. I should have been about 50 further, but I kept misplanning descents. I bet that's easy to misplan in that plane. Had a nice friend's birthday yesterday. Got him a Slytherin-themed birthday cake, and he loved it. He's a fan. It was a lovely occasion with lovely people. Nice.
Hang around the gymnasium.
Nice. Missed the descent by 30 seconds, and you're 100 miles beyond the runway. That's why you just fly low the whole time.
No pain.
No pain.
No pain.
No pain.
No pain.
What's up, Joey?
Okay, take it to it. Take it to it. Take it to it.
How you doing, Joey? Just finished reading my comics from today. Logan, are you still doing the TikToks or whatever on those? I haven't seen any in your Discord. Who did that? Exhorter. Woo, a new sound effect for Exhorter. Nice. 250,000 waffles. That's almost 250,000. If you're scoring at home. You're doing Three's Company, Don. I know what you're doing. Little Three's Company. I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes. I'm playing air bass to your drums, so I need to see that kick. Yeah, I know. You need the kick if you're a bass guitarist. I know, Franco. Check the math, sax man. Carry the 1. Oh, you're doing the SR, whatever it is. Dark Shadow, Dark Stalkers, whatever it is. Nice, Bryce. Yes, Blue Yonder, please. So, Exhorter has 2 sound effects that are going to be new. Exhorter, do you want me to showcase them? One of them was for breaking 2,000 hours in the stream, and the other one was for the redemption that you just saw. Or do you want me to wait? 'Cause I want to know what they are. All right, so here's the first one. This is for the 2,000 hours, and I don't know what the volumes will be like. If they're loud, I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to go through. Here's the first one for 2,000 hours for Exhorter. All right, so that's one. That's one. And then here's the second. It sounds just like the other one, by the way, Exhorter. I don't know any different. It sounds just like the other one. And here's the other one. You ready? Here's the 250. Here's the one you just redeemed. Is that the Beatles? I don't know. Is that the Beatles? I don't know what that last one is, but it's flying through the air. Something flying through the air. That's much more your style. Okay, Saxman, you didn't like the one before. Doesn't sound like... It's from a band called Oliver Onions. Yeah, I don't... Overspeed. You vote for the guy that needs a lozenge? Yeah, absolutely, Exhorter. Definitely. Ace of Spades, we're on West USA. We were on VATSIM earlier. We still are on VATSIM, but no one's there. So we're on Unicom, which for those that don't know means it's just a network where we can talk to other pilots that are on VATSIM. But our ground speed is 500 and we're moving. We'll probably be descending about 80 miles. Something like that. Who added that link to my explain? Raven said. I don't know. I don't know, Raven. Which one is it? Oh, wait. Is that... Yes. It's that one. That was good. Yes. That was Walk Ninja. Stop. Icebird, yeah, it was Oliver Onions, apparently. So, have we done, before we descend, have we done everything we need? There's a couple things we can do. Here's our ILS chart, and the minimums here. Oh dear. That's so weird. 44.29. That's going to take forever. It won't let me. It won't let me. There we go. Can't get the circle arrow. Can't get the no. Oh, don't make me do it like this. This will take forever. I want to be able to click. So apparently 980 is the max for decision height in this thing. Okay. It's odd. ILS frequency is set. The altimeter when we land. Let's find out what it is. You looked at the wrong thing. Okay, LJG, tell me. So, decision height is 44.29. That's for the Barrow, right? Well, but that's just... Okay, so you're doing radio, not Barrow, right? Okay, alright, that's fine. I thought it was different. I thought it was Barrow, not radio. No, I know it's the altitude. I was saying that the decision height is 44.29. Oh crap, we're going too slow. Slowing down too much. John, you can exit, go to the main menu, find my plane on the main menu, click on it, and make that your departure. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. Okay, what was the weather? It was 3001.
I'd buy that for $1.
What server are you on? We're on West USA, Don, and anyone's welcome to join. That's pretty. This plane's really awesome. But we're going too slow. Do you remember what video you made my watch with the two guy in a car eating lots of nuts? Yeah, it was, Chrissy, it was Naked Gun. If you look up Naked Gun pistachios, if you go to YouTube and search for Naked Gun pistachios, should come up. No, LJG will land in Salt Lake City and be done. I usually stream from about 11 p.m. Eastern to 2 a.m. Eastern, almost every night. I usually stream about 6 nights a week, and it's always 11 o'clock at night Eastern. But Sax, man, aren't you loving it? Aren't you having fun? It's so good. All right, we'll be banking right here soon. Can't believe I left my water. A few more of these.
Drink while you're flying?
Yeah. Are you streaming Friday? Yes. I will be streaming Friday. VATSIM? Probably yes. I don't know about Saturday yet. Saturday's a question. See you, Bryce. Yeah, I'll be most likely on VATSIM. Send me a message. Okay, Blue Yonder. Nice. A few more of these tugs pulling me into the terminal, and I'm going to have the startup on this Airbus down. All right, I'll be watching our descent in about 40 miles. 40 miles or so. What's up, Bulldog? Just got off from a 14-hour shift. Then flight school tomorrow morning. That's too busy. I couldn't handle it. Too tough.
Now I'm gonna make a old-fashioned the old-fashioned way, the way dear old Dad used to.
Dear old Dad used to.
The old black rum's got a hold on me like a dog wrapped round my leg.
Yes, Don. Oh boy. I need 2 more VATSIM pilots who want to make history. Oh God. Okay, I don't know if I can commit. Make history. I don't know what that means. It's not a scam. It's just a shitty deal. Yes. Didn't have the option to spawn in on you, so I'll just take off and land here. Land where? Salt Lake City?
It's not a scam.
I heard that. I heard that. But it sounded like it had a voice modulator on it. I heard it's not a scam. It's apparently not a scam. It's just a shitty deal. That's what I'm told.
It's just a crappy deal.
Yes, that. I cannot stop from overspeeding. Look up and right. Okay, I see you. Your name's moving really fast. 100,000 feet. Blue Yonder loves those no challenge planes. 5,800 knots. Good Lord. Jeez. My PC would probably melt if it had to process stuff that fast. And there we are. Look, we're on the arrival. So I'm supposed to be at 17,000 at skis. This plane is not easy. Okay. Maybe to land. Can't get the new plane started. No button responding. I couldn't get the throttle to go past to max. I think it was a Bravo conflict. Blue Yonder's already way in front of me. All right. I'm going to go to 17,000. Because according to the checklist, at skis, you have to be at 17,000 if you're landing north. So I'm going to do this, this, and I'm going to press sync, and I'm going to drop the nose just a little. We're going to descend at about 2,000. Okay. And then we're gonna drop the throttle. Okay. Oh, and I also need to put this on descent. There we go. Okay, well, we're descending. Most awesome part of being that high was the synthetic screen being bowed with the Earth's curve. That's cool. You have to bind Afterburner to a button. Or are you talking about for this plane, Ace of Spades? Because I know with this one you have to bind it for the sync. Or are you talking about the new plane? That sucks, Don. So I'm descending to 17,000. I need to be at 17,000 at skis, which is about 19, 32, 35 miles away. So I've got to descend 10,000 feet in 35 miles. Should be fine. It's a good question, Icy. I don't know. Elevation for landing is around 4,500. You already landed, Raven? Man, that's really pretty, isn't it? Okay, once we get under 18, we'll put it on. We said it was 3001. Let's see if that has changed. Nope, same. I was really excited about the new Top Gun DLC. And then when I saw that it wasn't saving my scores from all the challenges, I just stopped. I thought they were really cool though. You had to stay as low as possible through the challenge. Thought that was really cool. Did it save other people's scores? I bet if your scores are getting saved for the regular landing challenges, it probably worked. But it doesn't save my regular landing challenge scores, so it also didn't save these. It wasn't a Top Gun issue. It's just the same bug. You're going to try the challenge after the stream. Nice, John. It's the same bug that I've had with not saving like bush trips and landing challenge scores, or something that they won't fix. And I've reinstalled and still had the same issue. No, it didn't matter, Wormhole. I've tried it. It did not change it. Sucks. I don't know. I mean, it used to, and it was great, and then it just stopped. So something changed, and I wish they would let people know what it could be. It would be really nice if they're like, hey, if you're having issues with landing scores or bush trips not saving, because they had one update that was supposed to fix a bush trip bug where it didn't save your progress. Didn't fix it for me. I haven't been in developer mode for years, Pratt. Did you put in a ticket for your specific issue? No. No, I just figured it was something that couldn't be fixed. Figured it was something that was so random. So I didn't bother. Okay, we got to hold here. That was about perfect, right at skis. Yeah, Don, you're probably right. Okay, down to 13. The only way for your DC-6 to have usable frames is in dev mode? Really? Raven, you went to the wrong airport? How's that possible? Frames are really good up here. As long as I stay away from everything, they're great. Cold and dark to cold and dark. And did you have fun? You did, okay. That's all that's important. You had a lot of fun. Good. Okay, we're at 13.5. We're supposed to be at 13.5 at Hooper. And we are 5 miles from Hooper, so we're doing great. And I'm looking, I've got my charts pulled up, but it also shows the altitudes here. 13 at Hooper, then 11 at Diane. Stay at 11 at Ante. So in 2 miles, we'll drop to 11. Go on and plug it in. That's not too bad, Sax Man, for what you were dealing with. Okay, so now we're going into send vertical speed.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
Drop the nose a little bit. Okay. Doing great. So this plane has an interesting feature that's kind of weird to get used to, but it's you dictate your vertical speed not with a scroll wheel, but actually pressing a sync button, dropping the nose, and then pressing the sync button again. So the sync button knows, based off your nose pitch, how much you want to descend. And then it commits to that and it just holds it. Ariel, good evening. How are you? Hope you had a good day today. All right, so we're descending for 11. We're at 11.1, so we're pretty much there. I'm going to hold. And watch that altitude. Or not altitude, speed. And so now we stay, and I can pull it up here. I can show you here as well. So you can see, oops, you can see Diane at 11. Then you can see Ante at 11, and I'm already there. And then we're going to go farther south. Are we going to Cedar? Let me see if Cedar is on ours. It is. Yeah, I can see it right there. So we're going to go down to Cedar, and then you see the little tiny arrows here? That means we're going to have to manually change our heading. We're going to have to use vectors to manually change. After Cedar. So, we'll stay at 11 for a while.
Roger. Huh? LA departure frequency 123.
Would that be a 3D cruise control? Yeah. Yeah, it would be, Don
West
Tat.
Vector, over. What?
Hi.
Flight 209er, clear for Vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger. What's our Vector, Victor?
trying to watch throttle. All right, so we're going to hold at 11 for a while. I'm going to go on, because I'm going to be dealing with other things later. I'm going to go on and turn on my landing lights. We're supposed to do that at 10,000, but we're going to do it now. We're also going to turn fasten seatbelts on, and we'll turn our APU master on just in case our engines go out on us. There's our airport right over there. I really, really, really like this plane. It's just, it's tough, but it's really good. What's up, Caveman? Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much, Caveman. Oh, I don't hate the Phoenix at all. Thank you. Look at you with the 22. Wow. Aquaberry, thank you for the 22. Live 3333, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Caveman, thanks again. You got sniped by Red Zone. Ribarkotsofik. Don't know what that is, but thank you for the follow. Welcome. Caveman, Snipe, thank you for the raid, Caveman. We are close to landing. We're flying over Salt Lake City. You had to delete the Phoenix. It was crashing your flight sim, locking the whole sim. Well, yeah, Caveman, it's only like 15 till 2, and we still have to circle around and back, so there's a little bit, but not, you're here.
It's so easy.
In time.
Caveman could do it.
To see it. Thanks again, Caveman, and Aquaberry, thank you again. So there's Salt Lake City, but we have to go quite a while. What was that? Oh, Exhorter bought a mug.
I won the money. I won the money.
It didn't do text. It says, I'm running out of mugs to use. I need a new one. What's my name? What's my name?
Time for a little drink.
You bought a freaking mug. Exhorter, that is awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see it. You got to take a picture of it. I did add some new items to the merch. And I can't tell my wife, Exhorter. She really, really, really wants that same mug. Say my name. So, yeah, she really wants that, she really wants that mug. So I gotta get it. Yeah, Fade. It's that link. And I don't know what else there is. There's a water bottle that we added, but oh, it's still in stock. See, I add things and then stuff goes out of stock. There's a tumbler, there's 2 different coffee mugs, there's a shirt, a hoodie, a water bottle. I gotta get that water bottle too. I want to get the water bottle for my daughters and make them use it because they don't want to take it to school. Yeah, Walk Ninja, it might be a little close. That's awesome. I love that you got that. Look, there's Raven. Thank you, Exhorter. So now I'm going to, let's see. The next waypoint we need to be at is Pewter. Pewter or Pooter? Pewter. P-U-T-E-R. Pewter. Like computer. And we're supposed to be at 10,000. So I'm going to go on and drop to the 10. Just barely drop. Not much. Just a little bit. Just a little. And then unsync. That's fine. Drop throttle a little bit. I know, Redbox, an hour. And I know those merch items are expensive. I don't set the prices. I do, but I have no profit on them at all. I just think it's cool if anybody buys them.
What are you doing?
I'm making a pan-roasted chicken.
Pan roasted? Like seared on the stove and then put in the oven?
Uh-huh.
I've just taken the chicken out of the pan. It's so moist.
So moist.
I'm gonna let it rest now, about 5 minutes.
Thanks, Cap Caveman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots of brown bits stuck to the bottom of the skillet.
You're gonna deglaze that pan?
Oh, I'm gonna deglaze it.
You wanna help me?
If I was there, I would. I'd take some red wine.
About a quarter cup.
And then a wooden spoon. I'd deglaze the out of that pan.
I got a wooden spoon right here. It's pretty hard. Put some onion in while you're deglazing.
Just thinking about shallots.
Thinking about shallots, actually. Oh, yeah. Shallots won't overwhelm the chicken's natural flavors.
Randy Marsh!
Oh, Derek!
I did it late. I did it late.
To add more time, say pre-trade.
I like that Saxman did it and then Brace Yourself answered. All right, I'm going to hold this altitude 10,000. And you know what? I think I'm going to turn right between those mountains. We are... Oh, you know, it's actually right before that. The VOR is at that mountain. We have to turn right at that mountain. Half a month to 1 month long. Exhorter, it might take 2 weeks. It usually, sometimes it's a little quicker, but usually I think it's around 2 weeks. Thanks, Caveman. Thank you again for everything. Hope you had a good night.
Salt Lake City traffic. Delta 396, Boeing 737, turning a left downwind, runway 34 left, Salt Lake.
That's me too. Big B, well, no, Big B wouldn't have their name. All right, so Salt Lake City traffic, Delta 1369, turning left down, left base for runway 34 right, 10,000 feet, Salt Lake City. I should have thought about what I was going to say first. All right, so we're going to go on and go to heading mode. Let me do this first. Go. Speed's way too fast. Why are we descending? Because I didn't do altitude hold mode. That's fine, I'll keep it.
Lucky.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it. What about those mountains? We're okay. I'm still descending, but I don't want to change it. I think we're good. Oh, those little guys. Don't worry about those little guys. We're good. No, we're not going to hit the terrain. We're good. So now I'm going to go direct to Pewter.
Traffic check Blue 7644 at 9,000 feet. Approaching Algi, Alpha Lima.
Actually, we have to go to Dunlap.
Echo, 12 miles away from Algi. There should be traffic on my right hand side and on your right hand side if you're approaching runway 34 Salt Lake traffic.
Speed's too fast.
Salt Lake traffic, Delta 396, Boeing 737, descending left downwind, runway 34 left. Salt Lake.
Why? I just didn't know. Why do I need to know? Screw it. I'll use these other charts. Make me log in. please stop turning. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's okay.
2500.
It's fine. Oh, it's still descending because I put in 61. We're still descending for that. Yeah, I don't know why. Why is it going to log me out? First of all, you have to log in every time you use it. And then to log me out mid-flight? Dumb. That's just awful.
Salt Lake traffic, Delta 396, Boeing 737, turning left base, runway 34 left, Salt Lake.
Speed checked below 205, select flaps 18. Speed check below 205, select key.
Okay, I'm just trying to get to 6100 and then hold altitude. Saxman, you see me. I have you now.
Dude, are you fucking this up?
What's up, Jake? Let's hold altitude.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we have a little bit before we have to get the glide slope, so I'm not going to put that up yet. Really watching our speed. We're at 160.
Salt Lake traffic, Delta 396, Boeing 737, joining the 900-mile final, runway 34 left, Salt Lake.
Salt Lake traffic, JetBlue 7634. Join the localizer for runway 34 right. 12.6 miles away from runway 34 right.
12.6, so they're in front of me, just barely in front.
All I found is that these red lights keep moving back and forth. Aside from that, this thing seems to have no other function whatsoever.
Doesn't make any
sir.
sense.
Well, it must have some sort of function. I mean, why would the government put all that money into a thing with red lights that keep going back and forth? Doesn't make any sense. Keep working on it.
Keep working on it. Okay. Just making sure. I still have to do glide slope, localizer, switch to nav mode. Need some more flaps, but our speed's good. I'm not going to change our speed. We're 160. You have your sound effect queued up for your landing attempt. Okay, Saxman. Where are you, by the way? Are you behind me? No, there's PP. Are you with Devious?
Salt Lake traffic, Boeing 737, Delta 396, or 5-mile final, runway 34 left, Salt Lake.
5-mile final. Okay, so I'm behind them too. You're 5 miles behind Devious. Okay, well, I see you all there, so I'll watch you all both land. All right, I'm going to go on and try this.
JetBlue 7634, 5-mile runway, final runway 34 right. JetBlue 7634, Salt Lake traffic.
Okay. Localizer capture.
Hello, we're seeing here.
In Salt Lake City, traffic. Delta 1369, localizer captured, runway 34 right, 7 miles out, Salt Lake City. Speed's a little fast, so now we're going to go on and do next flaps. We're underneath, so we're good. We're watching this yellow diamond here will start moving down. But for now, I'm really watching our speed. 140.
Salt Lake traffic.
A little bit of turbulence here.
420.757 turning final.
See you, Blue Yonder. Have a good day tomorrow. So 140. We're not going to mess with that. The yellow diamond is starting to drop because we're getting closer. And when this white GSL turns green, then it will start descending on its own. Starting to slow down a little much. We're at 130. We'll give it a little bit of throttle. Glide slope captured.
Established on the ILS.
Established on the ILS. Yes, seatbelt sign is on. It's there. We're getting a little bit of shimmy on this.
Salt Lake traffic, Delta 396 clear runway 34 left, Salt Lake.
What's your prediction?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Hey.
We're a little above this glide slope, so I'm going to speed brake it.
So the traffic JetBlue 7634, runway 34 right vacant. Runway 34 right vacant is solid traffic.
We're too high. Landing gear's down. But we're way high of the glide slope, so I'm going to turn... autopilot off. I don't know why it's not bringing us down fast enough. It was bringing us down. We had it. We've got, there's one white. Now we're with it. I put autopilot back on.
City traffic,
Grab the glide slope again. We're descending again.
5 mile final. Runway 34 left.
So it did grab it again.
Minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Brake pressure C. Yellow spoilers. 80 knots.
GG Armafera. That's
60 knots.
about what we land with this plane. I mean, I hardly used any runway. It's tough. Thanks, Don. It's not an easy plane to land. I'm always in the 200s. Scam, what's up, Scam? Thanks, Scam. Yes, the landing gear was down. Landing gear was down. We were good. Salt Lake City traffic, Delta 1369, runway 34 right vacated. It's not a scam. It's just a shit. I figured that was coming. Strobe light off. TMS off. Transponder to standby. then the next thing we do is taxi. And Warda, it is hard. It is not an easy plane to land. Where? Oh, there they are. There's Saxman and Devious. Okay, 9,000 feet. I'm gonna watch you all, but I'm gonna park first, and then I'm gonna go see what you all are doing. Canuck, thank you, Canuck. Look, everybody's over there. This is pretty too with this. This is live weather, not live time, but it is live weather. Seeing the mountains. This is an awesome plane. Jado, that's awesome. This is a tough plane to put down smooth. And I honestly thought it looked like it was going to be a really smooth landing. I mean, it felt smoother than what we've done before, so not much you can do about it. You're not sure why it needs 4 engines? Because they're not powerful. All, like, individually, they are not strong engines. This airport needs a little bit of an update. It looks pretty bad. Whatever all that is over there. John, you've crashed 3 times. I love the look of this plane. I love the 4 engines. I love that I get to use 4 throttle levers on my Bravo. I never get to. You all seem to have this whole terminal locked up.
Salt Lake City traffic Delta 420.757 clear, runway 34 left, exiting the parking.
Saxman and Devious are doing this a lot different than the route I took. Are you all getting ready to land right now? Looks like they are. I'm coming. Saxman's a little high. Yeah, I know, Don Tat. So, I can't tell where you all are landing because you're so far apart. You're not landing at this runway, are you? I mean, you're only 1,000 feet off the ground. 17 left. 17 left. That's this. Why are you going around? Oh, you said going around. Okay. Okay, look at you all going around. Okay, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. I gotta get a parking spot. So the cabin of this airplane is 2 feet less wide than the fan of a Trent 1000, which means that with the cow, the 787 Rolls-Royce engine is the same diameter as this airplane. I'll take your word for it, Jake. Okay, I'll be watching you all. Okay. Let's do this quick. Looks heavy for a high-wing aircraft, less ground effect, so flight model is accurate for landing. It would be harder to grease. Yeah, Don, totally agree. It's definitely, it feels like a heavy plane. This fuel truck's in my way. And gonna stop, okay. D7. Parking brake is on. I just want to see how they're doing. Saxman's going up. What is that, John? Okay, so Saxman turned a little earlier. So Saxman, you're flying this thing manually, aren't you? There's your plane. Trying to match speed with my drone. Still too fast. Okay, I think I got it. Well, here's the thing. Saxman's not coming in straight to the runway. Saxman says she's fighting me. Hold on. I had to do it. You gonna turn left, Saxman? It's not the road. How many go arounds does your airline do? We don't do all those. 17. Oh, so you've got to completely circle around again. Why didn't you do 34 right? Okay, I'll come back. While you're doing that, taxi lights off. Parking brake is engaged. Hydraulic pumps off. Gen 1, Gen 4 off. Thrust levers to fuel off. Fasten seatbelts off. Heaters off. Ice detection off. Beacon light off. Oh dear.
Put it in the vault.
Coming in
Lock
quick.
In the vault. It's a vault.
You did a short turn. Short turn. Oh no! No! No!
Another happy landing.
But you You were doing so good. Oh no! Speaking of, I just completely ruined that whole drone. So some things happened. All right, well, this is part of it. You have to recount what happened so you can learn from it. What did you learn? Oh, he's gone. Look. He's gone. Right in this field. This was it. The auto landing wasn't really cooperating. Auto landing? You got to do it yourself. Auto land. Here's John. Let's watch John. For those who don't know, John is playing this on his phone through the cloud with a PS4 controller, Bluetooth to the phone. Look at that picture of John with the sun. You're 50% successful. You'd call that good. It's not baseball. It's airplane landings. You can be 999 out of 1,000.
Laps.
And it's a problem. John, are you going to land? I know. Armafera. Look, I know. Look at John. He's showing off. He's like, I only need half the runway. Look at John. On a phone. Look at this. Do it, John. Put her down. I hope your gear's down. Oh, yeah, he's sliding. Yes, this is smart, too. This is efficient. This is efficient use of fuel. You just go on and turn early. And park right here in the middle. Your rudder is stuck again. It's crazy that you can do that, John. But there he is. Yeah, letting the grass slow him. It's just smart. And reverse thrusters, John. Turn them off. He learned the drift maneuver from this stream. Well, uh-oh. Give her, yep. Now slow down. Gun it. I mean, gun it is what I meant to say, John. Gun it.
I'm turning up. That's the steering wheel. I'm going left. But you're turning
Doggy
to the
with an
right.
itchy butt. It's enough, John. All right. Couple more things, and this plane will end up automatically going to the menu. There it goes. Done. What a great flight. On VATSIM, we got to do a little bit. Took us less than 45 minutes to get in the air. So tomorrow we'll do it again. There's a new Flig brand sitting in photos pics. Oh dear. Hold on. Hold on. Only 262 miles to Fliggies. You can hold it. You can hold it. So great. Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. The hat. The hat. You can hold it. Oh, that's so good. By the way, this that John put on Discord with the hair, the wig, so weird. All right. Thank you, brace yourself. I know. Awagnan just said it's so good. I'm still laughing. I know. That slogan is so good.
On screen.
On screen. All right, we're done. I hope you all had a good time. We're going to do it again tomorrow. Everybody have a great day tomorrow. We're going to see who we're going to raid. Who are we raiding? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. That was Don. Thanks for the follow, Don. Glad you were here tonight. The slogan is from an actual Buc-ee's billboard. Come on. That's beautiful.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Night Saxman, Night KW, Night Shadow.
Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
All right. We are going to say hello to B-Dub. Oh.
Please refrain from Googling.
Never mind. It's on follower or subscriber chat. Darn. Okay, let me see who else we can do. Hold on. Let me see who else we can do. Do I know this? Have we rated this person? No, I don't think we've rated this person. Oh, this could be a good one. Okay. Okay. Night Amplify. Night, everybody. Thanks again for being here. Let's go say hello to Keeper. I don't think we've rated Keeper before. So, all right, we're done. We're gone. We'll do it again tomorrow. Hope you all have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you all tomorrow. Let's go say hi to Keeper. Night, everybody.
What in the world is happening tonight? My lord, I'm starting to get nervous. There's so many people here. I don't get rated. I don't get rated. What's up? What is up? Figgity, holy sheesh kebabs. Welcome, my lord. I appreciate that. That is fucking awesome. What is up? Thank you so much, Figgity, for the raid. Holy cow. I'm not used to this sort of, I'm not even fun. I know, I love it. I love it. I've been getting back into flight sim. I've been playing flight sim for like years. It's actually what got me into the aviation world. I work in aviation. We got one! So, it literally is what got me into aviation, so I love it. No pressure. Only 80 people watching my stream right now. Know what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Thanks so much, Flig. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks so much. I just got rated by